As we conclude our study on turnarounds and new beginnings, today I'm going to focus on an important story found in 1 Samuel chapter 30. King David and his men came to the town of Ziklag. They found that the Amalekites had invaded it and taken their wives and children captive. It was a horrible situation. David's men lifted up their voices and they wept until the Bible says they had no more power to weep. David became greatly distressed, particularly when his own men talked about stoning him. But David was a man after God's heart, and he knew where his strength had to come from. Verse 6 says, David strengthened himself in the Lord his God. So if Satan has stolen something that belongs to you, I encourage you, follow David's example. Find new strength in the presence of the Lord today. It's a crucial principle in your turnaround. David's next step was to inquire of the Lord. When the enemy has stolen something from your life, nothing's more important than seeking God's strategy for a counterattack for you to go on the offensive. Notice, David wasn't passive when he was attacked by the enemy. He wasn't content to wallow in defeat or allow the enemy to keep what was stolen from him. And after he prayed, he got his bearings. He immediately went on the offensive and he prepared his counterattack to win. To win what? To win back what his enemy had stolen from him. David's warfare was amazingly successful in his quest for a turnaround. And we learn in verse 18 and 19, David recovered all that the Amalekites had carried away. And David rescued his 2 wives, and nothing of theirs was lacking, either small or great, sons or daughters, spoil or anything which they had taken from them. David recovered all. Friend, I hope this is your vision, your heart's desire as well, to recover all that the enemy has stolen from you. Don't accept defeat. It's time for you to go on the spiritual offensive. Perhaps you need a turnaround today because the devil has stolen something from you. Maybe it's your health, your marriage, your children, your job, your finances, even your dreams. If that's you today, take a moment. Commit that area of your life to the Lord. Just like David, ask God to give you his perspective and his strategies for overcoming the enemy's attacks. We've been sharing some of those principles along this way as we've talked about experiencing a turnaround in your life. And then take God at his word. Believe that he will reverse your losses and bless you beyond your wildest dreams. Take these principles and put them into practice in your life. And most importantly, go on the spiritual offensive. Remember what I shared with you before from Matthew when it says the kingdom of heaven suffers violence, and violent people take it by force. It's time for you to get spiritually violent and take back the things that the enemy has stolen from your life, and for you to begin to walk in the new beginning, in the turnaround that God has destined and purposed for your life. I hope and pray that this series has been a blessing to you. I hope that the principles I've tried to put into your hands will be keys that you'll use to walk the path of experiencing a new beginning, a turnaround, a breakthrough. My friend, God has good plans for you. He has plans to give you hope and a future. He has plans to turn around your circumstances and to reflect his image through your life with his blessings, with his provision, with his peace. Pray God bless you today, and I hope you'll join me again on Monday. See you then.